Let's take off, guys. It's time to be liberated from the chaos of working in your business. Scott Beebe, the head coach, the founder of the Business on Purpose platform. And this is one of my favorite questions that we get. And it's one of those aha questions that when it's asked, the business owner usually kind of asks it in a tone of, I think the answer is yes, but I need to ask it anyway. You know, we talk so much, if you listen to this podcast, about setting a vision story and why it's so crucial. And you can just go back to the podcast episodes and listen to why that is. It inevitably leads to this question. Well, if we do a vision for my business, should I also do one for my family? And you're listening to this podcast going, well, yeah, of course, right? It's so easy. But when you're in the midst of it, you kind of wonder, is this something that I need to do? And the answer is resoundingly yes. In fact, it's enthusiastically yes. Metaphorically, yes. Realistically, yes. In every way, yes. You need a vision for your family. So you might ask me, Scott, do you have a vision for your family? Yes, we do. A couple of years ago, we actually took a very similar methodology that we take small business owners through in creating their own business vision. And we took a similar methodology and created kind of a method for creating your family vision. In fact, if you go to createafamilyvision.com, all spelled out, createafamilyvision.com, we've created a whole course on how to create a family vision. So you start asking intentional questions. You start sitting around intentionally. We actually made the course kind of fun, whimsical. I actually had a caricature of my head made just to have some fun with it. We talk about unicorns and jelly beans and a bunch of other stuff as well. The reason is because we want you to have your whole family with you. If it's just you're a single person, then we want you to walk through it and just kind of laugh and be whimsical. If it's you and a spouse, we want the two of you to go through it together, laugh and be whimsical. And if it's you and a spouse and kids, or if you're a single parent with kids, whatever it looks like, we want you to have some fun going through the family vision. And so by the time you get done, what you've got is you've got a clear and compelling vision story for your family. And we have seen it over and over and over again in the last couple of years play itself out in other families, including ours, to where we get to the end of the year, and at the time of this recording, we're at the end of a calendar year, or drawing close to the end of a calendar year. And at the end of this calendar year, it is so powerful to be able to look back and reflect on the vision story that we laid out to see what we're doing. Now, we've also got a bit of a habit as a family, about every 6 to 8 weeks, we will head on out to an incredibly unhealthy breakfast at one of the local fast food places. We'll all sit down and settle into some breakfast biscuits. And we've got a little binder, a cheap little $1 binder that has our vision story in it. Now, we've created a digital copy as well. Just took a picture, put it up on Evernote. So we've got it there whenever we want. But we like to take that binder and literally open it up, and we just read through the vision. And as we're reading through the vision, we'll check in. Ashley and I will check in with each other. We'll check in with the kids. One of the questions that is in the vision for the kids is, do you want to be married when you grow up? It's such a big decision. We want them to start thinking about that now, because time flies, as you well know. I don't need to repeat that. And so every time we sit down, even with our youngest, we're like, hey, you said you want to be married. Is that still something that you want to do? And up till now, all the kids have gone, yeah, it's still something we want to do. But that's just one element of the family vision. There's so much else in terms of adventure and career, work, relationships, finances, all of those sorts of things. We walk through that so that you can begin to articulate that for your own family. And throughout the year, you can sit down and review it, because where there is no vision, people scatter. And the repetition to the vision in terms of reviewing it is so crucial, because repetition is the mother of all learning, as Skip Clarkson used to tell me at Pfizer. Repetition is the mother of all learning. And so if you want that family vision to embed in your minds, in the hearts of your family, then not only reviewing it, but at the beginning, you got to create it. And this is where implementation has to happen. This is the perfect time of year to be able to think about that. So head on over to createafamilyvision.com if you want help with that. It is a simple $39 to walk through the whole course. It's about a 10 video module course. We've created it to where it's kid friendly. You can get butcher paper, construction paper, crayons, all sorts of things. And we kind of lay that out for you and help hold you accountable with it as well. So go right now to createafamilyvision.com and just download the course. It's $39. It's the best $39 you'll spend all year, because it will take your family over the next years into what is next for your family. We've got one family that one of their core values they've created, and by the way, you create your vision, mission, and core values in this course, all three. And one of the core values that they created was spontaneous adventure. And because they created this core value of spontaneous adventure, they looked back on the last 12 months and they took a couple of trips that they would not have taken had that not have been their core value. They literally decided to divert money from one thing to another because of their core values. And that's the kind of clarity that's going to be meaningful long term. So go check it out, createafamilyvision.com. Download it, set the time on your calendar to get it done. Create your vision, your mission, and your core values as a family. You might ask, Scott, what's your mission as a family? To be a gospel-motivated light through adventure, creativity, and time around the table. And as we're looking back on this last year, we agreed that we killed it on adventure and time around the table. We didn't do as well on creativity. There were some things on creativity, but it allows us to go into this year and go, hey, creativity is one of the things we really want to highlight this year as a family. Still want to drill down on adventure and time around the table, but we want to highlight creativity and how are some things that we can bring that in to what we're doing. All right, hope that helps. CreateAFamilyVision.com. Go check it out. It'll be a great investment in your family. See you next time on the Business on Purpose podcast.